Not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, I made my 3 offensive players I feel like you need to be playing in ranked right now to grind rank. And now I'm ready to make the defensive list. So here we go today. So first and foremost, I'm going to start off with my boy Rook. I really feel like Rook is probably one of the safest picks that you can make right now. He and I think he always has been, to be honest. But he's super easy. He's a 1 speed. Unfortunately, that sucks. And he's also 3 armor. But his kit's really nice, and every single time that you go into a ranked game, even if you get whacked, within the first 2 minutes, you still supported your team and you gave them, an HP buff or an armor buff. And I think, in my eyes, especially like when you don't feel like you're really helping that often, I truthfully feel like Rook is like every single game, no matter what, even if you get picked, he's still going to be a really good option. And you still supported your team to some degree. And, you can just sit on cams. And as you get better, you know what I mean? You won't have to worry about this as much. But as of right now, like, a newer player, lower elo, I feel like Rook is probably like the safest option that you can choose. And his kit's really nice, so let's get into it. He's got the P90 and he also has the MP5. I've never carried this the SGCQB, excuse me. So I've actually never seen anybody carry it, but I mean, I suppose you could use it for rotates or whatnot. So pretty much P90, MP5. I've been rocking the MP5 a lot, but don't get me wrong, I think the P90 is nasty too. I don't think you go wrong with either one of those guns. His gadget is the armor pack. Like I said, you just drop a pack of armor for your teammates and just remind them to go get it. Secondary weapon is the LFP 586. It's okay. I'm not a huge fan of this gun. I truthfully think the P9 is what I would roll with. And then as far as gadgets are concerned, you can carry his proximity alarm, impact grenade, or observation blocker. I carry impacts for sure, and sometimes I'll roam off site with him and whatnot, and you need these to make rotates and whatnot. You can make a lot of plays with impact grenades, so if you're not using those, I highly recommend. But don't get me wrong, the observation blockers and proximity alarms are both good too. But yes, I think no doubt Rook is like one of your safest options. You're always going to support your team, and you can carry your team with Rook. And on top of that, you get the opportunity, like if a teammate gets down, they can actually try to revive themselves as well. So I personally think Rook is the #1 option that you should be playing right now. All right, so #2 option is definitely got to be my boy Doc. He's very similar. Like, honestly, like, look at him. He's easy to play. He's a 1 speed and he's a 3 armor, just like Rook is. But he's a little bit more. I feel like you gotta have a little more skill with Doc. And you gotta really pay close attention to your teammates' health and your own, and use his stems wisely. So honestly, I think that he's a little harder, but he's still a very solid pick. You can still revive your teammates, boost them up. You can actually, I'm sure a lot of people know this, but you can stem yourself even if you're full HP, if you know you're about to engage in a gunfight, and give yourself a little extra advantage. So my second pick is definitely Doc. Like I said, very similar kit to Rook, and you can support your team with this guy. This is his stem pistol. That's his gadget. He also has the SGCQB and the MP5 and the P90. I rock the MP5 with him, and like I said, just like with, I mean, like literally, look at this loadout, bro. It's almost identical. But you can rock this P90 as well. P90 is nasty too. It's just kind of, that's preference for sure, but you can't go wrong with the MP5 or P90. Secondary, I rock the P9 with him. Or sorry, I lied to you. I actually rock the bailiff. That's the one thing that he gets that Rook doesn't. So rock the bailiff so that you can, make some holes in the walls and make footholds on the ground, whatever. And it can help you, get some sneak shots in a game. But I like the bailiff. That's what I roll with. I don't think there's too many other people playing any of these other secondaries either. You can never go wrong with a bulletproof. I really like these, especially if you can place them properly. But with the new buff to barbed wire, I've been rolling with the barbed wire. I think it's pretty solid. You get the sound cue, and on top of that, it does a little damage as well. So I'm rolling with barbed wire when I play Doc. I actually play a lot of Doc. I would say he's probably like my main right now. So I really enjoy playing him. And just remember, If you have a teammate that is in your face and he's knifing you, he's actually not trying to kill you. He's trying to say, hey, bro, stim me. I need some health. All right, let's move on to our third option. It's the third and final one. I'm just going to go through 3 ops. It's not going to be too many, but it's like I said, it's just the 3 that I feel like you need to be playing in these lower ranks. All right, guys, my third and final pick for y'all is Kapkan. I honestly think that he is super solid op. The only problem that I feel like you may run into with this guy is that he might be banned in your lobby. I see a lot of Kapkan bans in lower ranks, so that would stink if that was the case. But if he's not open and, you know, whatever, someone has picked Rook or Doc or whoever else you're feeling out of my top 3, Kapkan's open, pick him. He's solid. You'll get some unintentional kills, and you'll really inconvenience the opposing team. First, we're going to just talk about his specs real quick. Easy to play, 2 speed, and he's a 2 armor. And now we're going to look at his loadout. He's got the entry denial devices, which, like I just discussed, you know, you place them on doors or windows, and like I said, you can actually get a lot of kills with these, especially if you strategically place them. But you know, and if you place them where someone's not expecting it, like, you know, that's some of the best kills that you're gonna get. I hate running into Kapkan traps. Every time that I run into one, I'm like, why didn't we ban him? You know what I'm saying? So he can be extremely annoying, but unfortunately, I feel like he's easily countered by like a good Bravo. A good Bravo will get those traps and actually turn them against you. His gun, we're not going to talk about his shotgun, the SASG. Just rock the 9x19 VSN. It's a nasty gun. The only difference, or the problem with this gun is you don't get those magnified scopes like you do with Doc and Rook. And I rock those all the time. Anytime that I can, that's what I have on my guns. But unfortunately, Kapkan doesn't. He only gets the red dots. You know, pick the red dot that you like. I only use red dots. You know, use the sight that you like that's not magnified. There's really no right or wrong answer to that. But definitely rock the 9x19. Secondary, as far as like GSH and PMM, you know, that's your choice. It really doesn't matter. And it's just pistol options. So he doesn't get any shotguns or anything like that. And as far as his gadgets are concerned, you know, I like bulletproof cameras, but if someone has the nitro cell, like I'm rocking the nitro cell every time. You get a lot of kills with these. You can get some really fun kills with them, and you can make some clips and put them up on YouTube. But no, for real, like, I mean, nitro cell's OP. I like rocking ops that have nitros, and he's one of the ops that has one. So Kapkan's my third and final pick for you guys. I really think, you know, you can't go wrong with any of the ops that I just listed. Going in order, like I said, I would go Rook first because you're guaranteed to support your team. Second, I would go with Doc because his stem pistol is really, really nice and his kit's nice, and just like Rook's. And then third would be Kapkan. Kapkan doesn't offer any like health boost or whatnot, but you can get some indirect kills with the entry denial. So you know, like, you're really wanting, like, if you don't feel like you can carry your team, you know, then just support the people that can carry your team, right? And these 3 options will help you provide some level of support. Maybe not Kapkan as much, but definitely the first 2. And you know, like I said, I hope that this helps you guys. And look, guys, I also wanted to mention, I appreciate all the support I've been getting lately, especially like with my first like big videos, like there aren't short vids. I seriously would have never thought that anybody would even watch my big videos. So I like, dude, you will never understand how much I appreciate it. Yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying making content right now. For those of you that don't know, like, I am a nurse, I'm a dad, I'm a husband, like I'm a busy guy, but I do play a decent amount of games. And I seriously, like, I've always loved video games my whole life, and I enjoy making this content. This is like, I don't know, making content now is kind of like how video games used to feel like back in the day. Content creation is like on that level of like fun for me. So I hope you guys are enjoying what I'm making, but I do appreciate all the support, especially all the positive comments that I'm getting. I do get some negative comments, and that's fine too. You know, if people want to be like that, that's fine. But for all y'all that are supporting me, being positive, I appreciate it so much. I'm gonna keep making these videos, and y'all just let me know, who are y'all playing right now? Who's like your crutch to get you through the lower ranks and whatnot, or any rank. I just you know, I'd like to hear y'all's opinion too. And please, if you enjoy my content, please feel free to like and subscribe. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I'm hoping this video is going to go up tonight. If not, it should be up by Friday. And like I said, see y'all later.